I'm just going to show what we did today in class this morning. Okay, so half guard, bottom half guard, not deep half, right? Their knee is still in the half guard and everything. Bottom half guard. Fundamentally, you need an underhook on bottom, right? You need to have an underhook on bottom. There's sweeps you could do if they have the underhook. There's giggler sweeps and stuff you could do. Okay, but for the most part, in order to have the advantage of the position, because it's a very neutral position, it's half guard or it's half past the guard, right? What do you want to call it? Well, it depends on that underhook. Does the top guy have the underhook? Then it's half past the guard, right? And if the bottom guy has the underhook, it's half a guard. Okay, so what we're going to do today is talk about making that underhook even stronger. Okay, two things actually, because we're also going to catch the underhook. And this is important, guys. Too often you drill half guard and you start with the underhook, right? Or they start with the underhook and you take it back, but you done messed up. You should have caught the underhook as they were passing, right? So he's passing into top, and look, I'm already reaching for that underhook. And I'm already going to him too, because I'm activating my reverse crunch muscles already, right? Because I want to pull him up to me. And right away, this hand, see where it goes? To the lapel. Because while I have him reverse crunch, while I have his weight on his hands, I'm going to take that opportunity to hand this off. Boom. And this underhook just went from a regular underhook to what I call an anabolic underhook because it's so strong, right? So strong, okay? And then I push the base away right away. Boom, just like that, all right? And I'm already starting to kick because now, you see how his hands came off the mat? All that reverse crunch stuff ended, and he reached up for his whizzer, his overhook, right? So I'm pushing his base away, and right away I'm starting to kick my leg. And you can see this leg is bringing me up off the mat just enough to get my elbow underneath me. So I kick, pop, up to my elbow. And then up to my knees is next, right? Pop, up to my right knee, okay? So I went from the hip pop up to the knee, okay? And then I'm going hand in the back pocket, front somersault. Front somersault. And you know you did it right because your right side shouldn't touch the mat. It's not a side roll, it's a somersault, front roll, okay? You come up on top into a nice heavy pressure passing position with that grip underneath their back. It is nasty, okay? Again.
Let's switch sides so they can see.
There you go, there you go. So again, he's passing us. I like to drill it catching the underhook, like I said. So he goes to pass my guard. I'm already underhooking. Already opening this gi up and handing it off. Pushing the base away, kick up, right? Those have to be quick. Right hand shoots into the back pocket. And I'm doing a somersault, so my right side should not touch the mat. Straight over and on top. Okay? The big thing there is that grip, though. You could do all that without the grip, but it's not anabolic without that grip.
One of the things that I saw when I was teaching this a lot was they were dropping their shoulders. So when you were going for that somersault, they were actually bringing their shoulder down and then trying to scoot underneath.
So they were doing a side roll.
Yeah, instead of diving under.
Yeah, that's why I emphasize the right side doesn't touch. Because I could do the exact same thing, right? I'm here, I'm up, and then I just fall to my side and try to pull them. That's wrong, man. That's wrong. You can get stuffed right here, and you're going to instantly regret it, right? All of a sudden, this underhook isn't as good because I'm flat on my back, right? Which is why he even wants the underhook. He wants the underhook to put me flat on my back. Boom. Okay? So yeah, we're staying on our side, kicking up and not falling to our side.
Watch how this shoulder comes all the way under.
Straight under. Pop. And then at this point when you're drilling it, you guys, if you like your training partner, you can let go of this grip. If you like them. Move it. Because if not, they land right on your fist and it just sucks to drill. If you don't like them, whatever.
All right. Any questions on that? That one is definitely a fun one. We got 5 people in here. We're working dogfight this week, so this will be amazing.
Yeah, that's the dogfight position, 100%.
Perfect, right?
Right? You're in that dogfight position, jump a triangle too every now and then, bro. If you have an overhook right here, in this position, jump, into your triangle, into your omoplatas. Yeah. I like stuff like that.
I caught one of those today.
The wizard triangle?
Yeah.
That's a good one, man.
This is coming up.
Did you do that to me? You did that to me, huh?
Yours was a roll through.
You didn't finish
no,
it,
I did.
You didn't finish it, though.
All right. Nogi, go for tight waist. So we were actually talking about this.
Yeah. Tight waist, same technique, but you know the beauty of this technique is this grip to me, right? That's the beauty of it. But don't get me wrong, right? Without a gi on, I'm doing all the same stuff. Doing all the same stuff there. And that might have been the invert one. Did I invert or did I come up to my knee? Because there's 2 versions, right? Let me do the invert version as well. I might have just done that one. Okay? The invert version is harder because it's not just doing a front somersault, which most people can do. It's inverting, which, tough, right? So same, I catch it, I hand it off. But instead of coming up to my right knee right now, okay, I'm gonna kick, but just to be able to clear my arm underneath my body. Just to get it to here. Now it's back here. And I put the back of my hand up on his thigh. And now you can see I'm not on my knee. I'm not doing a somersault. I'm inverting. I'm getting to here, pop. Fully on my shoulders. I have this grip to help yank him over. At this point, his overhook is trapped. He can't pull it out now. So we're going. And that wasn't off of coming up to the knee. That was just inverting. Okay, a little bit tougher. Show it again. Okay, pop. Kicking up just to come here, and then I get to here. I want to hook this leg. Invert, sweep, on top.
So one of the, let's see if we got any questions. I'm heading to San Antonio in the airport watching because I'm missing class. Love it. Perfect. That was a smooth invert. Yes, Michael was fucking amazing. Nice details. So let's look at one of the things that I was struggling with. So if they're lifting that knee and just clearing that line.
Yeah. If you get to here and pop, he's talking about his right leg, right? Your right leg?
Yeah. So if this right leg pops up and we're here, look at how his hand is actually blocking that knee slice.
Right, back of my hand comes right here. And then it lifts me. I lift into my invert, right? Rewind. We're here, he brings that foot up. Yeah, I'm coming to there. Back of my hand. And then block, yank through. Pop. Because they will try to knee slice, and that will start to stuff it. You'll have to go to a different technique if they start to knee slice. So top guys, if you're trying to wonder what you should do, yeah, get that knee clear, because it takes it from being a regular fundamental half guard to below the knee. All of a sudden, you guys kind of forced to go to deep half or something like that, right?
Nice details. That invert was smooth. Yeah, the reason that we're doing this one live today is to get your guys' input. So is there any half guard positions or anything that you're struggling with? We can break it down. We decided to do this one live. If this one works, we'll start doing that from now on. But we need your guys' input, right? So if we're just talking to a camera, we might as well just film it. So let's get some input on half guard. Half guard is, I think, a position, I've even seen it removed from a lot of people's basics curriculum.
But they don't think it's basic, that's why?
Yeah.
They think it's advanced? It's not advanced, it's basic, but you can make it advanced. What we just did there, I wouldn't call basic, right? If I was gonna try to take a basic technique from that same spot, right, I'd probably reach for the foot. I might still get my cool grip here, but I'm gonna push this away and probably start reaching for this foot. Right? Switch my feet up, come to here, up to my elbow, up to my knees, drive across. That's more of like a fundamental basics half guard move, right? But yeah, you can get real inverty, and I can see why they'd want to stick it in an advanced curriculum. Yeah. You know, like I felt bad today at class. I had a couple of newer white belts, and we were doing that move right there. Yeah. You know, and it's like, sorry guys, we got a bunch of brown belts in here today, so we're doing some advanced stuff.
Deep grip on underhooks to avoid a deep darce.
To avoid it?
Yeah. So what I think he's talking about. To
avoid a deep darce entry. Yeah, the deeper the underhook, the harder it's going to be for them to get a deep entry. Maybe he's thinking that's why I'm grabbing it. I mean, let's see. So, anytime you get an underhook, you're worried about a darce. You are 100% worried about a darce, right? Okay. So I think at this point, if he starts reaching for a darce, I'm probably just going to roll him through, right? If they start committing to that darce right away, I'm probably just going to roll them through and, stay in my turtle shell and all that stuff.
I'm over-committing that posting.
Yeah, exactly. And I have a great advantage because I'm on my side. I have the advantageous positioning. So I think I would just sweep through. But then again, guys, don't ever think that when you're doing an underhook that they can't darce you. They can. That's when they darce you, is when you dig deep underhooks. So I think like the best defense to that is awareness, right? Sometimes that's the defense. Right, just knowing that there's a good chance they're going to try this and reading their body language and seeing them reaching for it, you bail out early, man. If you have to, because that's what they should do.
So when let me just show this real quick with that same move, and then we'll get into your questions. Yeah, when we get there, I feel like I should be setting something like this up and coming under, right? To get tough.
That's a good choke. Yeah. It's a great choke. And yeah, you should be. I mean, I was trying it on people today sparring, right? Because they get to start with this, so I was trying to get that and then start attacking that choke. That's 100% what Brett would do, and he'd probably get it. Both guys have plenty of options.
There's always counters.
Both guys have options, and it's just a matter of who's going to implement it, quicker, cleaner. But yeah, if you have an underhook, beware of darces and cross chokes and whatnot.
Let's see. Yes, maybe some transitions to deep
Yeah, good
half
call.
from half guard. I'm a crappy blue belt and I get smashed on bottom
Yeah.
by big guys looking for more options. Do you intentionally keep your Leone knee up on the underhook for the same reason to counter a good whizzer?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Do you intentionally keep something up on the underhook for that same reason?
Elbow. Do you intentionally keep your elbow up on the underhook?
Do I intentionally keep this elbow up on the underhook?
I'm guessing.
Must be. And why would they? To counter a good whizzer. Okay, I mean, I don't necessarily mind the whizzer. I really don't necessarily mind that they have a whizzer, given what I'm planning on doing, right? So if he starts digging it deep for a darce or something, I might posture away and defend that, right? Okay, but I actually want to keep, I'm actually pinching, guys. I want to keep this whizzer here, to be honest. So to raise it up higher like this, I could see him just digging deeper for a darce or something, right? I'm actually wanting to keep it. I want it to get stuck. If it gets stuck, I can roll him real easy, right? If I could trap that thing in.
There was an option where you come up to the back. Let's look at that one.
Okay, if they don't whizzer, right? Or if they plant their hand on the mat to not get swept over, you take the back, right? Without whizzering first, right? If we're just here and his hands are like on the mat, just yeah, exactly. Then I'm just kicking to come up to my elbow, kicking to come up to my knee and taking the back, right? It's a no-brainer, okay? What's probably gonna happen though, is you're gonna try to sweep them over and they're gonna plant their hand on the mat like that. And you're gonna be stuck right here trying to get the sweep. So you rewind. And my goal is to get from my back to my right knee. My right knee, I wanna come up to there, boom. Right to my right knee, this hand's on the mat. And I switch this grip off. Lock this thing in, nasty crossbody right. Okay, probably go to the truck stop or something. Again, we're here, okay? I'm gonna, go ahead and whizzer me. Yep, and he's gonna let go to stop the sweep. Pop, right there. Rewind up to my right knee. And establish this grip. Okay, that was the other one. Oh, but the deep half one, my guy asked me a question. Because that's important. When you know you no longer have the half guard, is when they clear your knee, right? If Nick has a half guard on me, and I free this knee, man, now he's got to go deep half. And how often does that happen? All the time, right? That always happens. So I'm here, he frees his knee, right away I come here and I rock my hips. My knees are pointed that way right now. I'm gonna point them this way. Stay on top, top, yeah. I point them this way. And 9 out of 10 times they do stay on top right there, right? So you're here. And then I'm hiding this arm because right now his weight is on this hand because it has to be. He's gonna try to get an underhook though. So I better hide this arm. Right, I hit that arm underneath his leg right away. Pinching strong here. And now I'm in deep half. Keeping my pillow. Right? And once you hide this arm, guys, and you have a grip here, you can take the time if you want to try to get a grip with this. I do that. Right? But you don't necessarily have to. You have the underhook, you have this grip. Let's just say I did have them both. Awesome, good for me. Bridge into him. Big giant. Bridge in to double underhooks. Right here. Land right here. Okay? Again, though. Good question on the deep half. He starts to free his knee. Underhook the leg, rock my hips this way, boom, and hide. And you can see this leg hit right away. I don't want him stepping over. I'm keeping my posture high, right? Hand off the grip, get a grip on this side. Now I got two lapels. I basically have double underhooks right here on his legs. Open my guard, bridge into him, commit to it. And on top. But yeah, deep half, you will, if you're trying to play half guard, trying to get better at it, you're going to find yourself annoyingly having to go to deep half quite often when they free that knee. So that's a good question.
I bait that underhook for that reason. Andrew Willis says, at times it's difficult for me to invert on shorter grapplers because my long arms, how can I invert without leaving my arms too open or exposed?
I'm wondering the scenario. I mean, because I don't feel like my arms were exposed so much when I'm inverting, you know? Unless he's talking about just inverting on the, like when the guy's passing your guard and you're just inverting over the top, trying not to leave arms and legs exposed. Yeah, just staying tight.
Love the lapel grips. 2 points of contact at all times. I like spider guard as well.
Heck yeah.
He's talking
Love
about
some spider guard, man, yeah.
Coach Mike, can you show the patented Esteem scissor sweep?
Patented Esteem. Oh man, did we patent one of those, Josh Schwartz? Is that Josh Schwartz?
Yeah.
Did we patent one of those back in the day? Man, I forget. What was our patented one? I don't know, man. I teach basic scissor sweeps. Maybe I used to. He was a student from years ago, so I probably had some different styles back then, right? But yeah, basic scissor sweep for Josh. I'll show. Yeah, I don't mind. Okay, kind of a low percentage sweep, man. Like, to be honest, but its timing is everything. Okay, 2 hands to get the first grip, nice and deep. Sleeve grip right here. Pop the hips out and lock them in. You take a second to lock in that shin shield. Okay, and then I like to come over and try check him backwards. This might be the part he's talking about that was unique. I like to check him over backwards a little, just like that. Just to get him to come back into me. Load him up, pop, and on top, right? Because the idea with the good scissor sweep, guys, is that if you think about it, Nick's on his base right now. If there was a scale underneath him, it'd say 140, right? I don't want there to be 140 pounds I got to chop out from under him, all right? So I pull some of that weight onto me, which makes his base lighter, all right? And I'd way rather sweep somebody, okay, right now he's 140, okay, right now, oh, he's zero gravity, zero gravity, right? So you can scissor sweep a guy much easier when he's loaded up on you, which is, it's counterintuitive. You think, no, I don't want all this weight on me, that's hard. No, it's actually better on you than on his base, right?
Anytime I like to show the scissor sweep, I always like to show the knee kick out.
Push sweep. You got to show the push sweep combo too, because so often they're going to base that leg, right? You're here, you're here, you're here. Okay, you're trying to sweep, just push. Pop, right up on top. For sure. Push sweep option is probably 50-50 with which one of those I'd get.
Yeah. But those definitely go hand in hand. I did a Marcelo Garcia's seminar and loved his details on butterfly guard sweeps. We were doing a butterfly sweep last night. I don't know who that is, but we were doing a butterfly sweep last night to get into that single leg X. Up.
Right.
I like that one because we've been working a lot of X.
You were just using your instep to enter. It's kind of, because if butterfly sweep's a sweep. Right. Yeah, so you were elevating with your instep for sure. Yeah. Butterfly guard is one I would love to get better at, man. Jack's got a great butterfly guard, bro. I love it when he teaches.
I think Brett was showing one of those, but that was probably a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Do you happen to use pendulum sweeps to transition to arm bars?
All the time.
Depending on situation, or mainly to complete the sweep. Very situational, but I tend to go for the arm more than the sweep.
Right. Or you could just go for both of them, because when I teach pendulum sweeps and armbar combos, I usually teach the
Let's show it real quick so that everyone is on the same page.
Yeah, for sure. I usually teach the pendulum sweep by itself, and then the armbar off the back, and then the pendulum dump to the armbar, right? So I'm going sleeve grip, and I'm reverse crunching and getting under his leg, okay? Maybe I'll do it on this side, and I'll do it on this side so you can see the underhook. Reverse crunch to get under the leg. And then I kick to get my guard, my hips out, right? Pop, now my hips are out. So now I could come here, right? Or I could sweep, pendulum them through, okay? Armbar or sweep option, right? Or their head is so far down that I can't do either really, so I just dump him, right? I just dump him over, and then armbar second, pop. Now that's the 3 options that I usually do.
Show that kick out one more time, because I've seen you do this to giants trying to get that angle, and you are kicking like a horse.
Right. this kick part, that kick part, yeah, for sure. And then sweep, yeah, man. And you know, they put all their weight down on you, and they're trapping your hips, and you just got to free your butt, right? Yeah. So it takes kick. Yeah, sometimes way more than I'd like to have to do.
But no, that's good. There's so many times that I've felt, that's another one that it feels like if you're undersized, like it's tough to get, but the way that you create that angle is just, because I've seen you do it on huge people.